Have you ever felt that strange heaviness right after finishing? That subtle guilt creeping in, mixed with fatigue you can't quite explain. Maybe you've noticed discomfort in your pelvic area, or you're worried your sexual performance isn't what it used to be. And somewhere deep down, you ask yourself, am I overdoing it? Could this daily habit actually be hurting my prostate? If you read a man between 25 and 45 and you've caught yourself thinking like this, stay right here. Because today we going to dive deep into the 7 warning signs that masturbation might be harming your prostate. And more importantly, what you can do right now to regain your vitality, boost your sexual function, and protect yourself from hidden inflammation and long-term risks. It's not about demonizing masturbation. It's about balance. Too much of anything, even something natural, can throw your body off track. The truth is, a lot of men live in silence, carrying guilt and confusion about how often is too often. This video isn't just a list of problems. It's a practical roadmap to help you understand your body, spot real warning signs, and start turning things around before small issues become big ones. Because once you learn to recognize these signs, you can take back control of your health, your energy, and your confidence. The first sign is recurring pelvic discomfort. Maybe it's not intense pain, but a dull, nagging ache you feel when you sit too long, stand up too quickly, or sometimes even right after ejaculation. This discomfort often points to irritation or low-grade inflammation in your prostate. It's your body's way of saying, hey, something isn't right. Think about your routine. If you're masturbating daily or even multiple times a day, that constant stimulation can strain the delicate tissues in your prostate and pelvic floor. Over time, this irritation can worsen and lead to chronic prostatitis, a condition that can be painful and stubborn to treat. The second sign is painful or delayed ejaculation. Some men notice it takes them longer to finish, or that ejaculation itself comes with a burning or stinging sensation. This isn't normal, and it's definitely not something you should ignore. Excessive masturbation can overstimulate the nerves and muscles around your prostate, leading to irritation and inflammation. When these tissues are inflamed, ejaculation stops being pleasurable and starts becoming uncomfortable. This discomfort can cause even more anxiety, creating a vicious cycle that affects not only your prostate, but also your mental well-being. The third sign is constant fatigue. You might think, what does being tired have to do with my prostate? The connection is real. Masturbating excessively can cause a drop in key neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which help regulate your mood and energy levels. It can also disrupt your hormonal balance, leading to lower testosterone over time. The result, you feel drained, unmotivated, and even irritable. If you've noticed that you're often tired, can't focus as well at work, or just don't feel as sharp, it could be your body telling you to slow down. The fourth sign is a noticeable drop in libido. It sounds ironic, right? Masturbating every day but feeling less desire? But that's exactly what can happen. Overstimulation can desensitize your brain's reward system, making real sexual encounters less exciting. Your body becomes used to a quick dopamine spike from solo habits, and over time, real intimacy feels less thrilling. This not only affects your prostate by keeping it in a state of constant congestion, but can also hurt your relationships and self-esteem. The fifth sign is emotional instability, especially irritability or anxiety. after the act. You might finish and feel a rush of guilt or worry. Did I go too far this time? Is this harming my health? That guilt I sent to you just in your head. It's often connected to hormonal changes and the psychological effects of knowing you might be pushing your body too hard. Over time, these feelings can deepen into anxiety or even mild depression, making it harder to stop the habit that's causing the problem in the first place. The sixth sign is increased trips to the bathroom. You might find yourself needing to urinate more often, especially at night. This is a classic symptom of prostate irritation. When your prostate is inflamed or congested, it presses against your bladder, reducing its capacity and creating that urgent feeling. Frequent urination isn't just annoying, it is a real sign your body is struggling to handle the strain you're putting on it. And finally, the seventh sign is weaker, shorter lasting. You may notice your erections aren't as firm as they used to be, or they fade quickly during sex. This happens because chronic overstimulation can exhaust the nerves and blood vessels that supply the penis. At the same time, an inflamed prostate can disrupt blood flow, further weakening your erection quality. Many men ignore this sign, blaming stress or age. But if you're under 45 and experiencing this, it's time to look at your habits. Now, let us shift from signs to solutions. Because awareness is only useful if it leads to action. The good news is you don't have to quit forever. The goal is moderation and balance to keep your prostate healthy and your sexual energy strong. First, start by tracking your frequency. Many men don't even realize how often they're doing it. Write it down. Once you see it on paper, it becomes easier to spot patterns and reduce step by step instead of trying to quit cold turkey. Second, replace the urge with physical activity. Exercise is one of the best natural ways to balance hormones and reduce inflammation. Even a 30-minute walk, some light strength training, or stretching can help redirect your energy and reduce the compulsive feeling. Third, learn and practice pelvic floor exercises, also known as Kegels for men. Strengthening these muscles supports your prostate, improves blood flow, and can make your erections firmer and longer. Just a few minutes a day can bring noticeable changes in a few weeks. Fourth, look at your diet. Foods rich in antioxidants and omega-3 sulf, like berries, tomatoes, and fatty fish, can lower inflammation in the prostate. At the same time, reduce processed foods, sugar, and excessive alcohol, which can worsen inflammation. Fifth, focus on sleep and stress management. Chronic stress increases cortisol, which lowers testosterone and worsens prostate health. Meditation, deep breathing, or even reading before bed can help calm your mind and break the cycle of guilt and compulsion. Sixth, consider talking to a healthcare professional if you're struggling to cut back. There's no shame in asking for help, and sometimes professional guidance makes all the difference between staying stuck and moving forward. And finally, remember this: cutting back isn't about punishment. It's about giving your body time to heal and recharge. When you reduce excessive masturbation, your prostate can recover from constant congestion. Your energy levels rise, your libido comes back stronger, and erections become firmer and more satisfying. You regain control over your body instead of letting habits control you. Imagine waking up with more energy, feeling clear-headed instead of foggy. Imagine real intimacy feeling exciting again because your brain and body are no longer numb from overstimulation. Imagine visiting the bathroom less often, feeling relief instead of worry. All this is possible not by quitting everything cold turkey, but by finding a healthier rhythm that respects your body's limits, because here's the truth. Most people want to tell you it's not the act itself that destroys you, it's excess and imbalance. Once you understand the signs, once you see them for what they really are, warnings, not punishments, you can act before small discomfort turns into serious health problems. If any of these 7 signs sounded familiar, don't ignore them. Your body speaks. All you have to do is listen. And if you take action today, you can start reversing the damage, restoring your confidence, and building a relationship with your own sexuality that feels healthy, powerful, and free of guilt. Before we wrap up, let me remind you, it's never too late to change. Even if you've been stuck in this pattern for years, your body has an incredible ability to heal, reducing frequency, improving your lifestyle. And paying attention to your prostate as health can transform more than just your sex life. It can transform your entire sense of vitality. If you found this video helpful, leave a comment below sharing which sign surprised you the most. It helps other men see they're not alone. And if you know someone who might need to hear this, share this video with them. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Here, we talk openly and honestly about men's health, sexuality, and how to live with more strength, balance, and confidence. Thanks for staying until the end. Remember, awareness is power, but action is freedom. Take the first step today to protect your prostate, boost your sexual health, and reclaim the energy you thought you'd lost. See you in the next video.